Hello and welcome to the news in English live from Mogadishu. With me, I am Omar Noor. The top headlines include Djiboutian President Ismail Omar Guelleh has arrived in Mogadishu, received a warm welcome from his Somali counterpart Hassan Sheikh Mohamud. Somali security forces have locked down the entire capital ahead of the arrival of the Djiboutian delegation. Kenyan Defense Minister and the regional president from Ethiopia are attending an event in Mogadishu. Somali military say they will continue the fight against Al-Shabaab as they prepare to launch a new offensive against Al-Shabaab in Galgaduud region. The first flight by the Ethiopian Airlines has arrived in Mekelle, the capital of Tigray, for the first time in 19 months. Welcome back to the news in details. Mogadishu has welcomed the president of neighboring country Djibouti, Ismail Omar Guelleh, amid tight security within the capital city on Wednesday morning. Additional troops were deployed to the main streets in the city ahead of the arrival of President Ismail Omar Guelleh at Aden Abdullah International Airport earlier in the morning. Somali Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre and other top government officials were among the officials who welcomed the Djiboutian president at Aden Abdullah International Airport. Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has welcomed his Djiboutian counterpart at the airport, and they have received just a greeting from the unities of the Somali National Army. The leaders of the regional states of Somalia, namely Southwest State Leader Abdulaziz Laftagren, his Galmudug counterpart Qorqor, Jubaland President Ahmed Mudobe, and Shabelle State President Ali Goodlawe were among the officials who received the Djiboutian president at the airport in the morning. Meanwhile, the security in the entire city has been extremely tightened to prevent Al-Shabaab from carrying out attacks during the visit by the Djiboutian President Ismail Omar Guelleh. The leaders of the two countries, Somalia and Djibouti, are expected to integrate a Somali language academy in the capital Mogadishu that was laid its foundation stone in 2015 by Ismail Omar Guelleh. Al-Shabaab has been posing a threat to the capital for the past few weeks after the militants were driven out of a major strongholds in southern and central regions by the Somali National Army, backed by the local residents. Somali National Army, backed by the local residents in Middle Shabelle region, say they are preparing to launch a new offensive against the militants in neighboring Galgaduud region, where they are planning to recapture main strategic locations from the Al-Shabaab militant group. Somali government has declared the capture of the main Al-Shabaab headquarters in Middle Shabelle region a week ago. Aden Jabal, which locates at least 240 kilometers north of the capital, is now under the full control of the Somali military, backed by the local clan militiamen. Somalia has been battling against Al-Shabaab for the past 15 years, and now the current President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud says his government is committed to end the long-running battle against the Al-Qaeda-linked militants. Al-Shabaab has been posing a threat to the national security and has been battling against the Somali National Army for the past 15 years, but now the group faces a major military pressure from the government forces. Since last August, Somali government said it has regained the control of at least 100 villages and 2 towns in Middle Shabelle region from Al-Shabaab and killed over 1,000 Al-Shabaab fighters. There is no any independent confirmation of the claim. Al-Shabaab has been carrying out attacks against the capital, Mogadishu, despite facing the battle defeats. Al-Shabaab is linked to Al-Qaeda and has killed thousands of Somali people during this insurgence that has been ongoing since 2008. African Union forces known as ATMIS are now not part of the ongoing battle against Al-Shabaab, as the war is a Somali-led initiative and the Somali forces are playing an active role in the battlefield. The U.S. military is providing air support and targeting Al-Shabaab bases with drones. U.S. military has been training Somali special forces known as Danab for the past 10 years. U.S. President Joe Biden has ordered the Pentagon to restore and redeploy the American special forces back to Somalia days after the President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud's election in May of this year. U.S. resumed the counter-terrorism operation in Somalia. Ethiopian Airlines makes the first flight to Mekelle, the capital of Tigray, in 19 months since the breakout of the conflict in the region in 2020. Ethiopian Airlines has announced that the first flight has landed in Mekelle, the capital of Tigray, on Wednesday, carrying passengers from Addis Ababa. This comes after the signing of the peace deal that was brokered by the African Union and United States of America that aims to end Africa's longest-running and bloody conflict in northern Ethiopia, which killed thousands of people dead. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has pledged to fulfill the agreement of the peace in Tigray and has restored the internet, telecommunication and banking service to the battle-hit Tigray region. Ethiopian Airlines now begins the direct flights to Tigray, which aims to restore its daily flights to the region. Ethiopia has been just facing a conflict since 2020 after the Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has ordered offensive against TPLF in the Mekelle town. African Union has been calling for calm and an end to the conflict in Ethiopia for years. A delegation from Ethiopian government led by the Speaker of the Parliament has arrived in Tigray this week for talks with the TPLF leaders on the implementation of the peace deal. That's the end of our today's English news live from Mogadishu. With me, I am Omar Noor and the entire team of the program. We leave you bye for now.